Hello everyone, my name is Mukanova Madina and I'm third year student from Kyungdong University, Bachelor of Smart Computing. Today I'm going to introduce you my project for computer games program and game engine. Its name is Tank Defender. My content is starting from introduction, assets, code, and I will finish my video with demonstration. So let's get started. My game genre is action. It's really old genre, but it's very popular even nowadays. My 3D game idea based on old 2D game Battle City, produced and published in 1985 by Namco. It's pretty old game, but it was really popular. So, concept of my project is there are three teams of tanks, green, blue, and red, as you can see on the screen. Main tank controlled by the player relates to the green team. Here it is. And other tanks have artificial intelligence script, and main goal is to defeat the enemy team and win the level. The feature is that each team is enemy to another its teams. So you have two targets. So assets. My terrain uses assets from Tanks tutorial package. Let me show you. Here it is. Tanks tutorial is really nice package. Recommend to you. It's totally free, so you can download it and use as you want. And now assets. So we have tank assets. As you could notice that tanks from each team look similar, but the difference is their color. So we also have violet asset. It's appearing when the tank is shooting to some target, and the asset is appearing, and when it achieving the target, the asset is disappearing. And when we defeat as a tank or someone defeat us, our asset change to the defeated tank asset. And assets for our terrain. My terrain is looking like a cube, and the wall is like this rocket wall. And my landscape asset is like this rocket, some cactus, also another like plants, and also I have buildings. It's how it looks in Unity, and I want to show you a little demonstration. So how it looks, it's like a square, and there are rocket balls, some trees, some another rocks. For this terrain, you need just to locate already ready assets. You can just copy them or multiple them, manipulate to build your own unique finished assets. So here you can see the asset for defeated tank, how it looks. Pretty natural. And yes, you can just manipulate with each of that assets. It's pretty easy, and our like base of our landscape is just a plain terrain, and you need just to locate each asset, so it looks pretty good. Now I want to go to the script. One of the main script is the movement and weapon. Movement is based on the move speed, time, and rotation of the tank. All tanks have the same speed. Weapon is based on the position, point, and rotation of the tank. So how you rotate your tank, like you are try to aim your goal. So in that direction, the weapon will be shot. So the concept is when you shoot, the bullet asset is appearing and achieving the target. Health value of your enemy or your value will be subtract the power of shoot. So there's a pretty easy calculation. So user interface script. User interface is what your player can see on the screen during the playtime. So my user interface is based on the health value, as you can see here. If your health value is from 100 to 70, the color is green, and you can see the you will see the rings around tanks. That's a ring of health. So the color based on the health value is changing. From 100 to 70 is green, from 70 to 40 is yellow, and below 40 to 0 is red. And when health value is equal to 0, tank asset will be changed to the defeated tank asset. And artificial intelligence script. It's pretty interesting. As you can see, team based on the color. So artificial intelligence script also based on the color. We have 3 colors: green, blue, and red. So our AI calculate which of them what colors. And first of all, it tried to search enemy. Our AI see 2 enemies. For example, it will choose which of the target is the closest one. So it will be based on the length, position, and rotation. And you will see on the demonstration time. So here it is. And before that, I want to introduce you my menu scene. It's pretty easy, but it looks very well. From my point of view, it's based on another package from Asset Store. I want to share with you with that. The name is Game Menu Template from Alpaca Studio. You can see how it looks originally, and I changed it by my preferences. First of all, I changed my background image to the theme of my game. I changed the source image, and I also create one more button is about us, and I a little bit manipulate with the script. So the idea of the script is that it attached to the main. Main is empty object, so we attached it. Here it is, and you can see this text scene to load on play and scene to load to change. You need to just input the name of the scene, and clicking on that button, it will change to it. But the point is that if you can, I will change my icon. You can just go to the build settings, and here is list of scene where you can change another scene from one to another. To add your scene, you can just drag and drop it, so it's pretty easy. So I want to show you how I a little bit changed my script. I use Visual Studio, so here it is. So we have public class play game, and I also created change scene. It's based on the play game, and I just change some values for some scene and last scene, and scene to load on play and scene to load to change. So the idea is when you create your button, now on click you create new activity, clicking to plus sign, and You just need to drag and drop your main to attach to the button. I already did it. And here you just go to the menu controller, menu controller, sound control. Here is menu control and play game. And also I created about us a button, so we go to the menu controller and change scene. So here is the value of these buttons, and when you go to the play mode to maximize your display, you just can go to the maximize on play and click play button. So you also can scale it. Now we are clicking to about us. As you can remember, it go to the about us scene, so we are clicking, and yes, it go to the about us. Here's information like my affiliation page, my name, ID, and name of my supervisor, my professor, and university where I'm studying now. So we are going to the back to main menu and play mode. So it's demo time. So you can see the interface page, user interface. Here is the color of my health, and you can see here the rings of each tanks. It changes based on the value, and here the asset is changed to the defeated tank. So I am going to die. As you could see it here, I want to show once more. The color of this value is changed based on my health value. When we defeat the tank, the asset is changed to defeated one. It's pretty epic. Now here my health is changed based on the below 70 is yellow, and below 40 now it's red. And when I'm dying, my tank is going to the defeated asset. To show you. Yes, and game over. When we win, there will be like win. One part of my script is that when we click enter, it will go to the main menu. So that's my game. If you have any questions, you can ask me on the comments. I will be really glad to answer all of them. So thank you for your attention and have a good time.